in last week's video, we had a look at time signatures. And what we said is you could get simple time where you have one beat that subdivides into threes. Oh, sorry, into twos, I should say. Then you get compound time, where you have a beat, this time a dotted crotchet, that subdivides into threes, like that. So a dotted crotchet subdivides into three squares, like that. So, what we can do now is we can swap these around using tuplets. So the word is tuplets, like that. And tuplets can seem very confusing, but in fact they're the simplest thing in the world. All that you do is you say, I've got a note that subdivides into two, and I want this note to subdivide into three instead. And so how you do that is you write out the subdivision like that, and you add a 3. And that's it, done. This is a triplet. Triplet, like that. And you can do the same thing other way around. So if you have a note that subdivides into threes, over there, and you want this to subdivide into twos instead, all that you do is you write a duplet. And you do that by just writing the subdivision that you want and adding a 2. There we go. So, 2 duplet quavers in one dotted crotchet. And that is basically all you need, except we can now extend this. So, you've got 2s and 3s. We can now extend this. So we can make this, instead of making 2, we could make it 4. So there we go. And then this would be a quadruplet. Quadruplet. And we could do the same thing over here, where we say, instead of 3, we could make it 6. It's not very tidy. 6. And then it's a sextuplet. Okay, so this is fairly straightforward. And in fact, it's so straightforward that most composers, or some composers, would sometimes not even bother writing the little number, especially if you've got a lot of these tuplets in a piece, just because it's usually fairly obvious from the reading of it. So, although most of the time it is added. Now, we've had 2, 3, 4, and 6. So, we can also extend this concept to making 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in the time of 4. Or we could do it 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in the time of 3. Or we could even, sometimes you can have 5 in the time of 6. And then you can do the same kind of thing. You can add on, so then it's 7. But you could do it here as well. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So tuplets can be a fairly flexible concept. So if you've got, let me just write all this out. So if you've got 2, it's a duplet. If you have 3, it's a triplet. If you have 4, it's a quadruplet. 5 is a quintuplet. 6 is a sextuplet. And 7 would be a septuplet. And you can carry on, and you could have octuplets and nonuplets and all kinds of things. But the concept is fairly fluid. And you can generally figure it out from the context. And that's all you need to know about tuplets.